Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you? It's good to see you after a long time. How have you
Yes,
been?
likewise, ma'am. Yes, I'm doing great, ma'am. What about you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for asking. So tell me, how are you? How are your sessions going?
Yes, sessions are going very well, ma'am. Well paced. Everything is well paced. Though I
Good.
am
Hmm.
having some setbacks in my
Mm-hmm.
life, but still,
Mm-hmm.
I am trying to keep my chin up, bent
Mm-hmm.
without breaking.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's our ultimate goal and trouble we have to face trouble in our life no matter how many circumstances are there, how many setbacks are there. We should keep continuing our journey so that we can you know we can make an example of ourselves. Okay, no worries.
Yes.
When I was in that situation,
Hmm.
how I would handle that particular
Hmm.
situation. So
Hmm.
it is also a kind of motivation, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I totally agree with you 100%. People go through
Yes.
situations in life. There are always ups and downs, right?
Hmm.
And whatever comes your way, like you said, we have to just be cool
Yes.
about it and not brood about
Right.
it too much. Just go with the flow,
Hmm.
right? Perfect.
Right.
So tell me,
Exactly.
how are your English Yari sessions going? How are you feeling about your own communication now?
Yes, there are many people who are giving me feedback. Now you have a drastic change in your speaking. The way you speak, it's there is no fumbling. You speak
Hmm.
in a flow. Now you have a lot of vocabularies, idioms. You
Hmm.
automatically inculcate during speaking.
Yeah.
So yes, the such feedbacks I am getting. So I guess I am improving a lot.
Yeah, I must tell you that you're sounding so confident today, right? It's been a
Hmm.
while since we took our last session, right? And
Right, right.
today, when I speak to you and when I'm listening to you talk, I can just observe a new level of confidence in you, and you have definitely leveled up in your communication
Thank you.
skills. So
Thank
amazing.
you, ma'am.
You're very welcome, right? And yeah, I have
Yes.
to appreciate all the efforts that you've put in to achieve this fluency goal that you set for yourself. Amazing.
Right.
Keep it up. Keep it up, Minakshi.
Thank you so much.
You're very
Because
welcome.
of you, you English Yaari tutors are my confidant. I always rely on them. They
Mm-hmm.
always push us to
Yeah.
keep growing without finding our mistakes or flaws. First,
Mm-hmm.
they give us feedback, positive feedback instead of giving negative one. So this
Mm-hmm.
positive feedback always motivates us to move on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Always, yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely, yeah. Motivation is a very important. It's a very
Mm.
important element whenever
Yes.
you're trying to upskill yourself.
Yes.
Right, the more you get
Exactly.
motivated, the better you want to get at your skill, and the more and it becomes more fun
Yes.
to work on your skill, right?
Right,
So
ma'am.
great, great. Today we have a fun topic that we are going to discuss in our session. So
Actually, today I didn't see topic because I was not at home. I went
yeah,
somewhere.
no
Yes,
worries,
yes. So,
no worries
hmm.
at all. We'll just touch upon that topic a little bit, and then we'll see how our conversation flows. So it's not
Okay.
necessary that we have to talk about the session topic and there's nothing
Hmm.
else we can talk about.
Yes,
Let's keep
yes.
it easy today. But
Okay, okay.
because it's a fun, interesting topic, we'll touch upon it a little bit. We're going to talk
Sure.
about unsolved mysteries.
Okay.
So I would like to know from you firstly, do you like mysteries? And even when it comes to movies or books, do you like thriller books? Do you
Hmm.
like mysteries? And secondly, if you have in your own personal capacity come across some mystery which has baffled you.
Hmm. Yes, even last Sunday I watched a movie.
Hmm.
Still, it's pending. So it is a kind of suspense because I usually now I started watching movie on Sunday.
Hmm.
So that's why I watched, but because of some issue, I stopped
Hmm.
watching that movie, and now it's a kind of suspense because
Hmm.
what will happen next? Yes. So like the movie was about, I guess there were a couple, and they both planned to enroll their daughter in top-notch school, but
Okay. Hmm.
uh, like the husband is like the father is kind of a very simple person, but on the
Okay.
other hand he is a laconic as well, not laconic, garrulous as well, like he
Hmm.
easily mingles up with so many people in a normal society with ordinary
Hmm.
people. On the other hand, his wife is completely different, like she wants to uh, make her standard in highly intellectual people in she wants to live with the quality people in big society, right?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
they both have a different kind of nature, right? But
Oh,
still her husband always supports her, like she's
hmm.
my wife, I always have to support her,
Support.
right?
Yeah.
So
Correct.
yes.
Hmm.
So there was a girl. Their daughter is her name is Priya, and it's a Hindi medium movie actually.
Hmm.
So they wanted to enroll, but somehow uh, it is not feasible for them to enroll her in a big school, in a high, like top-notch school, very easily. Because in real life, we have to make an effort to
Hmm.
enroll our children in
Yes.
top-notch school because it's very hard.
Yes.
So her
Yes.
husband, it was a very uphill battle for him to
Hmm.
get an admission. So like हिंदी में वो कहते हैं ना वो बहुत सारे पापड़ बेलता है but still he didn't
Hmm.
get. So what
Hmm.
he did, someone suggested him, you can fill a form like RTI form. People are lower, like poor one. So you
Okay.
can, fill the form and you
Hmm.
can get an admission in
Hmm.
this school.
Hmm.
Like your condition will be poor,
Hmm.
like you will be live in the poor family. You are
Hmm.
living in the poor family.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
that's how, okay, ultimately he filled the form. But
Hmm.
what happened at the same time,
Hmm.
what happened, the anchor was there. Like somebody knows that now people are doing this, like
Okay.
for the sake of getting
Like kind of
admissions
like
in
a
big
scam.
schools.
Huh. Hmm.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes. Now they start, inquiring each and every house. They actually are they in this condition or not? But
Hmm.
finally, they, like they both shifted in the society. The
Hmm.
society is very dirty, not civilized. The people are very poor, very common people are there, but they
Hmm.
struggle a lot while living there. Like a
Hmm.
very small house, rats are there. They have to sleep on the floor. So it was
Huh.
very, tribulations they have to face in that
Yeah.
house. So one
Hmm.
day RTI
Hmm.
officer visited
Hmm.
at their home,
Hmm.
and finally they asked them that
Hmm.
like, are you actually? But what
Hmm.
happened, their daughter was having burger, cold drink, and they said, okay,
Huh.
if you are really in the lower family, so how it could be possible for you to give your daughter
Hmm.
expensive burger, cold drink? So somehow they managed, like they folded each and everything, but still they said, okay, we would inquiry, we would again visit there to more inquiry, right?
Hmm.
So I watched this movie
Hmm.
so far.
Hmm.
What will happen next? I will watch this Sunday.
It sounds like a very
Yes,
interesting movie. Now I am also intrigued to go and watch it because I also want to
yes,
know what is going to happen. What is the name of this movie?
Hindi medium, Hindi medium.
Hindi medium. Okay,
Yes,
interesting, huh?
yes.
Very interesting movie.
Hmm.
All right, great.
Yes.
So thank you for sharing that with me. I was so keen when you were explaining so well, Meenakshi. Like you were
It was
explaining the
my
plot
first
line
time.
so well, and I was
Yes.
like very interested. Okay, what is she saying? This story sounds so good, and the way you were saying it also made it even more interesting. So good job. Right. So, okay, just quick feedback, not feedback, just some observation. Okay, Minakshi,
Okay, ma'am.
because it's still fresh in your mind as you've just spoken. Right, so some sentences, some words will still be fresh in your mind, so it'll be easy for you to relate. Yeah, okay, I did say this, and I can change it to something else. I can say it in a better way. Uh, the
Right.
first word I've sent it to you in your chat box as well. Okay,
Okay. Okay,
can you
ma'am.
pronounce that first word for me?
Yes, sure, ma'am. It's continue.
Continue. Correct.
Continue. Yes.
Yes. Earlier, when you said it, you said continue,
Okay,
right?
continue.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
you have to be careful about your pronunciation. Very important.
Okay.
All right. Now, this word, suggested, explain, a lot of people
Huh.
make errors while they are using these
Hmm.
words. Okay. So, I'll tell you
Hmm.
the correct way to say this. Whenever
Hmm.
you are using words like explain, suggest, you will always use a preposition. So you will say, someone suggested to him. Okay?
Okay.
Someone explained to him. This preposition is important. I'll tell you why. If you don't add the preposition and you say someone suggested him, right? That would
Hmm.
mean someone has suggested the man physically.
Hmm.
Okay, like for
Okay.
example, I was suggested for the post of a teacher. Right,
Hmm.
you get the meaning of
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
I was
Yes.
suggested for like somebody has suggested me for that post or for that position, right? But
Okay.
when you're saying
Right.
suggested to him, that means you've given
Hmm.
some information to that person, right? Even when
Right.
it's explain, a lot of people say someone explain him or someone explained him.
Hmm.
Forget to add the
Hmm.
to. So when you say someone
Okay.
explain him, means somebody is explaining him. Okay, his hair is dark, his nose is like this, right? That explanation they
Hmm.
are giving. So someone explained to him because you're
To.
giving
Yeah.
information to somebody. So to is very important.
Right. Okay.
Few
Right.
observations, but
Okay.
otherwise your storytelling technique is so good. And yeah, really, I really enjoyed the way you were telling me that story. Now I also want to go and watch that movie. So I will
Actually,
put
ma'am,
it
it
in my
was my
list. Hmm.
yes. Today, even I like expressed this idea or whatever I watched
Hmm.
in the movie. I
Hmm.
first time I described like this.
Hmm.
I started watching movies now because earlier I was not a movie buff. Buff
Hmm.
even I already I guess mentioned in the last session as well.
Yeah.
So, but now I started for the sake of gaining knowledge, like what is going on in the society, right? So, even last Sunday, I also watched one more movie that is Padman. You also know about it. I guess you
Which
also
one?
watched it.
Which movie?
Padman. Padman, Akshay Kumar.
Ah, yeah, yeah. I'd watched it some time ago. I
Yes,
know the
yes,
gist
yes.
of the story. Don't
Huh.
remember it completely,
Right,
but yeah, it was a nice
right.
movie. I remember watching it
Nice.
when it was released.
It's
Yeah,
a thought-provoking movie, actually. It's a
yeah,
brainstorming how he has opened, people mind.
yeah.
We are living in the society where people are very rigid
Correct. Yes,
towards ladies, women. So how
yes.
he's opening the mind of ladies, right? Sorry, people. So it
Mm.
was also a so for the sake of gaining my knowledge and to increase my interest into it. So I thought I should start. Now every Sunday I try to watch some motivational movies instead of
Nice.
other ones, like where I just killing my 3 hours and I don't get anything. So I
Mm.
don't prefer watching
Yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of movie. Yes.
True. I also feel that
Hmm.
way. So that's why, like for me, I've stopped watching movies nowadays, because I think that if I'm investing 2 3 hours of my time,
Hmm.
by the end of the
Hmm.
movie I should feel good about, sitting there for 2 hours and watching something which was worth my
Hmm.
time, which was worthwhile.
Yes.
Otherwise it's
Yes.
just the waste of those 2 3 hours, right?
Right.
Great. Now what you should do, Minakshi, you should start also including English content, English movies,
Hmm. Right,
right?
right.
So
Yes,
what you
ma'am.
can do.
English movies, I also was thinking about it. I should start because, ma'am, whenever like every morning, I just plug in my headphones and I listen to podcasts, but not English podcast, Hindi. Why?
Hmm.
Because while doing my household chores,
Yes.
I can't focus properly in the English. But for
Hmm.
the sake of gaining knowledge, I prefer listening it in Hindi, right?
Yes.
But I also prefer watching the English podcast, but not superficially, like in a meticulous way, so that
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
can learn something from that
Yes.
podcast and I can jot down some new words,
Mm-hmm.
whatever,
Yeah.
like whenever I come across with new words, I can jot down and I can work upon those words as well.
Yeah. Great.
Yes.
Great. Drink some water, please.
No, no, it's fine.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
Hmm.
because see, these are forms of self learning that will help us to
Yes.
elevate our skills. It will help us to polish our skills.
Hmm.
And now that
Exactly.
you have developed an interest to watch movies, to
Hmm.
know a little bit about, okay, what is happening in the entertainment field or industry, which is leading to some social reforms in our society. There are certain
Yes.
movies, after you watch those movies, some perspective changes, right? Like you've
Hmm.
been thinking of probably certain things in a certain way, and after watching some
Hmm.
movie it kind of like changes your mindset about
Right.
certain things.
Hmm.
So movies can also have that impact. And yeah,
Yes,
there
ma'am.
are amazing English movies that you can start watching, especially if you like these kind of motivational movies, or
Hmm.
these go-getter movies, social reform movies. There are so many.
Hmm.
uh, and
Hmm.
the good part about English movies, usually what I prefer is they're short. They're shorter in duration.
Hmm.
So one
Yes,
hour, one and
exactly.
a half hour, you're done. You don't have to
Yes,
waste
exactly.
3 4 hours watching. And there are no
Right.
unnecessary songs and dances that are happening in the movie.
Hmm. Yes,
So,
actually.
so yeah. Great. So, yeah, Minakshi, I'm so happy to have you in the session. This new burst of confidence that you have, this new power that you have with your communication, this skill is amazing.
Thank you.
You should feel
Thank
very
you so
proud
much.
of your progress. You're
Thank you
very
so much,
welcome.
ma'am.
You're very, very welcome.
Because of your because of your feedback,
Not at
every tutor gives me positive feedback. So I try to work upon those flows
Mm,
so that I can become more proficient in this language.
mhm. Yeah, absolutely. You also have your YouTube channel, right? If I'm not mistaken. Are you still
Yes,
uploading
I
your videos, conversational videos on your YouTube channel?
right. Yes, ma'am,
Amazing.
I approve.
Tell me once again, what is your channel called? I would like to make a note of it and watch it whenever I get
Okay.
the
Yes.
time.
Uh, it's Meenakshi English Wife.
It's Minakshi,
English Wife.
English
English
White.
Wife.
Okay, very nice. I'm
Yes.
gonna take a look at it. Amazing.
Right.
Because it's so important for you to share your learning journey with people who are
Hmm.
watching your podcast, people who are watching, your videos as well. You're going to
Yes.
motivate so many people with your
Yes.
personal journey. Great,
Hmm.
amazing.
Yes, ma'am. It's
Right. So,
perfect.
Meenakshi, we are almost towards the end of our session.
Yes.
Whatever observations I had, I did it early on, and
Right.
I only have praises for your communication in this session. I'm feeling very
Right.
happy that, and we met after a long time, so I can see the
Yes.
difference. I can observe the difference. of how we
Right.
were when we met for our last session and how confident and flawless you are with your communication in this session. So, yeah, that's all I have to say to you, that keep it up. Whatever you're doing in terms of your self learning is working wonders for you. Keep polishing your skill, Minakshi. It's so important. Also, I would like to recommend a podcast to you. Each
Right.
podcast episode is only 6 minutes long, and they talk about many different topics in this podcast. And
Okay.
each episode is only 6 minutes long. It's called the 6 minute BBC English podcast, right?
BBC
So,
English Learning, ma'am.
yeah, BBC English Learning 6 minute podcast.
Okay.
So it's the
Right.
6 minute podcast. There are many BBC
Okay.
English Learning podcasts, but this one specifically, why? It's short, effective, and they have such beautiful topics that they discuss in the podcast. I'm
Okay.
sure you will learn many, many things once you start listening to these podcasts. And it's short, that's why. Short and effective.
Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you
very
for
welcome.
sharing this. I will definitely work and
You're
listen.
very
Thank you,
welcome.
ma'am.
You'll find them on YouTube, you'll find it even on the BBC website. So, yeah,
Thank you.
take a let go, have
Okay.
a go at it and see how you feel about these podcasts, right?
In my next
So,
session, I will definitely discuss the
yeah,
same
give
with
me
you.
feedback, right? That okay, I did hear, and how I would like to know what was your
Yes.
takeaway after listening to the
Yes.
podcast.
Right.
Beautiful. So,
Thank you.
wishing you a very good evening ahead, and let's catch up again very, very soon. We'll have some more wonderful conversations, Meenakshi. Right? Do you have any
Definitely,
questions,
ma'am.
any
Thank you so
doubts
much.
that you would like to ask me?
No,
Please feel
no.
free.
No, ma'am. Thank you so much. It was a
Okay.
phenomenal session with you as usual, and I will work upon my flows.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
ma'am.
much. Have a great evening. See you. Bye.